Hello and welcome to this special show from the Birla Planetarium in Hyderabad, just ahead of the assembly. There you can see that beautiful assembly building where we've seen a spate of resignations. It's the epicenter of the Andhra versus Telangana battle. Joining us today to discuss the issue is Madhu Yaskhi, Congress MP from Nizamabad, the Telangana region. Jaya Prakash Narayan, the man who represents the people of Hyderabad, in a sense, the voice of perhaps the saner section of the society. And also, we have P. Keshav, TDP MLA from the Rayalaseema region, one of those people who's put in his resignation papers. We're also joined by students, not just from the Osmania University where the protests had taken place, but from universities across Hyderabad, from private colleges and also social activists. First question that we will be discussing: are political parties and politicians really serious about the Telangana issue, or is it just whipping up political rhetoric? My first question to you, Madhu Yaskhi, is the Congress party serious about Telangana? Because you have had a UPA subcommittee, you've had the assembly pass resolutions. Now you in the garb of the consensus, the resolution is not even tabled in the assembly. Is the Congress party serious about it?
Absolutely. Congress has a consistent stance since 1999. When party was in opposition, the 42 MLAs have gone to the High Command requesting to create a separate state of Telangana. In 2004, Congress made in a CMP common minimum program saying that with a common consensus we create formation of Telangana state. Late Chief Minister on the floor of the assembly, he said it, neither he nor his government nor party against formation of Telangana, but before creating separate state of Telangana we would like to listen to the concerns of the people from other areas.
To the TDP MLA on the show, Mr. P. Keshav, you're one of those MLAs from the Rayalaseema region who have resigned. Your party went into an alliance with the TRS in the elections. Why did you not resign then? Why is it that after a resolution is talk of resolution comes in that you're resigning? Your party openly accepted supporting of the Telangana state.
You're right. I mean, the situation you'll have to analyze is political scenario is a dynamic situation. Things are happening day in and day out. The scenario is changing very fast. There was a situation wherein in a media-driven society, a situation was created. In fact, many of us said, okay, if it has to happen, let it happen. A situation was there where everybody has agreed. And we went in for the poll together. If you really see the poll mandate is against the separatist movement. It has come in favor of Rajshekar Reddy. Agreed. Okay, fine. There was no uproar then. But the moment at midnight this announcement has come from the Delhi, suddenly there is an upsurge from the people. See, for us, it's not the parties which are priority. It is the people who are priority. Right now, the political party scenario, the stand may not be different.
Sir, this is a debate that has gone on for several decades. Before I can get to asking you whether you are serious about Telangana, let me ask you a straight question. Are you serious about the resignation that you all have submitted?
Yes, we have no other way. Either.
Because it's difficult to believe in Indian politics that 120 MLAs would want to resign just a year within getting elected.
Not even a year, it's about 4 months. Not even 4 months. You can imagine within 4 months of situation we are able to take such a drastic step. And mind you, I was one of the first persons to announce the resignation. It's purely basing on the response coming from the people. Here is a debate going on from all the three consensus, which any solution has to be arrived with the consensus. The government of India has mishandled the whole issue, has provoked the people from other corners, which has resulted, today's issue is not leader driven. It is the people driven issue which is going on the agitation. We are only participants in it.
Jaya Prakash Narayan, are either Madhu Yaskhi party or P. Keshav's party genuinely representing the people's sentiments?
No, that's for the people to decide. It's not proper for me to judge them on that matter. But certainly I can say with complete conviction and without fear of contradiction that all these parties played a game of bluff. They dared each other. They never meant what they said. And they deliberately set this state and this country up for this massive conflagration. The second problem is Delhi has lost touch with the ground realities. It's become so utterly bureaucratic, empire-like, and so insensitive. If the decision is made, let us say, that it's in the best interest of the people of this state, that there should be two states, fine. But it should be in consultation with the representatives and the people and creating a solution which is acceptable to everybody and hammering out a solution no matter how tough it is, how difficult it is.
Let me turn to the audience for a vote. How many of you believe that across party lines, whether it's the TRS, the TDP, the Congress, they have cheated the people on the issue of Telangana? Can I have a raise of hands? Virtually 100% of the audience, sir. And this includes audience from Osmania University, where students have been protesting. Let me get in a voice from that student community which has been protesting. Dr. Prithviraj, he has been part of the protests at the Osmania University. Do you believe that any political party is really serious about formation of Telangana?
A lot of sacrifices have been made in this area, in this segment, but these politicians, for their selfish gains, selfish reasons, have put aside all the people's strong belief in Telangana. They put aside and they got merged. And now also we don't believe in this political parties. It is the movement for the last 10 days, the student movement, which has forced these political parties to talk on this issue.
Mr. Keshav Rao, as an MLA, you represent the people of Rayalaseema. Here you have a student who is saying that there is a sentiment on the streets of Telangana for a separate state. What is your party stand? What is your response to that student?
Telugu Desam has taken a stand. He said in case if the ruling government is going to introduce the bill or go to the resolution, we are going to support. That is the stand taken by the Telugu Desam leader Chandrababu Naidu. But today is a scenario when the situation comes when the government of India throws open this kind of saying that we are going to introduce the resolution and separate the state. Suddenly there is an upsurge from the other side. The similar situation, what happened in OU is happening in Visakhapatnam University and my own SK University. So this kind of a scenario is existing where we have to decide between the party or people. So we decide to move towards the people.
You have sentiment on the streets of Rayalaseema, you have sentiment on the streets of Telangana. Congress party says that we are waiting for a consensus. Is there ever going to be a consensus on this issue?
Whatever be the issue, however legitimate or illegitimate, after all we have a right to take decisions as people, a majority must prevail, agreed. But shall we decide in a constitutional and orderly manner, or will it decide on the street, whether it is in SK University or Osmania University, Andhra University or Hyderabad, or Mumbai or Chennai, it doesn't matter. The constitution means that we all decide peacefully, democratically, by reconciliation, by understanding each other's concerns and by finding an answer that is satisfactory to everybody.
Can we have a vote of hands from the audience? How many of you believe that if a state has to be divided, it has to be purely on economic, social and administrative reasons? Well, I guess we have a consensus on that point. Do you believe that a separate Telangana, talking of a separate Telangana, works in a sense of social, administrative and economic reasons?
Yeah, why not? But I have a question for all these three gentlemen sitting here and TRS and many other political parties. I quote Loknaik Jaya Prakash, not my dear friend JP here, Loknaik Jaya Prakash. There is enough for everybody's need but not one's greed. The entire orchestration of this power monging is from the greed of one or a few people. Indian polity is and history is created, manufactured, cooked and so on. These are our people working with vested interests. They care two hoots and Telangana is being raped and continues to be raped by left, right and center. Whichever color, hue, ideology, if at all there is any, I have nothing to say about this political system which is going to dogs because of the neo-rich and pseudo-intellectuals.
Whether it is Telangana, whether it is Rayalaseema, whether it is anywhere else, these kind of issues will be exploited no matter where it is. Is that correct? Would you agree that, at the end of the day for political parties, it's just an issue that gives them the political momentum?
It is absolutely correct. Not that one historical fact is this area is India got independence in 1947 and Telangana area is 17 September 1948. There is a historical difference here. That's one. Two, the 40% of the jobs to be created reserved for the Telangana people, never implemented. The entire Telangana region 5 years ago, only one medical college, whereas Andhra and Rayalaseema has each district has a medical college. So it is continuously exploited, which is a fact. And I believe not only is exploitation which I am fighting for separate states, but I truly believe what Mr. Narayan says, it is economic development. Now the people want it to be developed.
Why don't you respond to that statement that Madhu Yaskhi is saying? Several of them make that statement that Telangana has been exploited.
That's the feeling which he is expressing from the people of Telangana. But much worse is the case with the Rayalaseema. The place I belong to is much worse than that. I mean, people feel that if you in comparison, if you take Telangana and Rayalaseema, I think we are much backward. I mean, we are the people who have sacrificed this capital once. I mean, the capital belonged to,
Okay.
capital belonged to Rayalaseema with a great hope that of a united Andhra Pradesh we sacrificed. And today we are being necked out of this place. That's the feeling of the people back home.
At the end of the day, sir, whichever state it is, there are going to be regions which are going to be poorer. There are going to be regions which are going to be richer. There is going to be economic disparity between regions if we look at it. Can that be a basis for division?